Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for joining me today for a brief pickups video. I'm going to show a handful of graded cards that I was able to add to my collection within the last month here, courtesy of a YouTube card community member, my buddy Jason over at Contrarian Cards, one of my favorite channels here on YouTube. I've shouted him out multiple times in the past. I will continue to do so because I really enjoy his unique approach and vantage point on the hobby. He gets into some things that I love as well, like baseball cards, which is what we're going to see today, and also Star Wars. And then he also gets into some topics that I don't collect as much, like football cards and even wrestling, etc. But regardless of what the subject matter is, I try to catch as much of Jason's content as I can because I learn something almost every time. And as I said, I really enjoy his analytical approach to the hobby and his evaluation process that he's always taking us through in his videos related to his collection. So anyway, one of the things that Jason does quite a bit, more than most collectors that I know actually, is he sells cards. He's always looking to use his existing collection as fuel to roll up into other cards that he wants more or that are more appealing to him in the moment. And so now that we've become kind of buddies off YouTube and we have a chat going back and forth every so often, he'll hit me up with some cards that he's looking to move on from. And if it's something that I'm interested in, we'll work out a nice, off eBay price, which helps Jason avoid fees and helps me keep my costs down as well. And we did exactly that recently on a lot of 4 modern graded baseball cards. But before we get to that, Jason was kind enough to throw this in just because, which is awesome. This is a Topps Mini of Juan Soto from 2020. And this is a really thoughtful throw-in from Jason for a couple of reasons. I love the mini cards. For those that don't know, these are the size of like the 1975 Topps Mini versus like a tobacco card mini. So a little bit bigger, but still smaller than a full-size card. And I love this one because Jason knows I'm a big Juan Soto fan. And also 2020 is a pretty big year for him as well. He won the batting title in the COVID-shortened season that summer. So really awesome card. I think these were an on-demand, and still are, an online release or on-demand release. I don't know if it's on-demand or just online, but either way, really cool. Happy to have this Juan Soto base card. I have a few different versions of this 2020, either Topps or Mini or Chrome Juan Soto. So I'm really happy to add another one to the collection. And that was just a really thoughtful, not necessary, but much appreciated throw in, Jason. So thank you. And then let's get to the guy who's been the hottest player in baseball, at least over the first week of the season here. And of course, the overseas games as well. Mookie Betts. So the first card that I had picked out off Jason's list was this beautiful 2022 Topps Chrome Sapphire Mookie in a PSA Fine 9, my favorite grade, which I also should have mentioned related to the Juan Soto there. But love this card, and it looks especially nice in the Dodger blue here with that beautiful sapphire background, that ice or atomic effect. I think I have sort of an unofficial run of Mookie's sapphire cards going throughout most of his career. I may have a couple holes, but Jason had this one available, and really excited to add that to my collection, and even more excited to see just how much Mookie has been kind of dominating the sport in the early part of the season here. A huge believer in him, always have been, and it's always rewarding to see a player that you are personally a fan of kind of captivate the baseball world and have such an impressive performance. So it's been fun, and I hope to see it continue. Would love to see Mookie in contention for another MVP. I know we're very early on in the season here, but he only lost last year due to the incredible season that Acuna put in for Atlanta. And so with a lot of games still to play, we'll see what happens here in 2024. Next up, I have a pair of cards that are directly related, and they're the reason that Satchel Paige has been hanging out here over on the left, in case you were wondering why that is out. The next 2 cards feature Satchel, and they're sort of, I guess, somewhat related to that 53 Topps that you see there. They're from the 2022 Topps Platinum Anniversary release, which is a chromium product that has both active and retired players on the 1953 Topps design, like we see here with the original. And I got a pair of satchels from this release, courtesy of Jason. And we'll start off with this red atomic refractor. Like, this just looks awesome with the red in the card. And again, just like with the Mookie Sapphire, I'm a total sucker for the atomic or ice texture or feature on my modern trading cards. So this is just a really cool reimagined 53 satchel page. Yes, I prefer the original 53 tops, of course, but I love, in case you haven't been by the channel recently, I love augmenting my vintage baseball card collection with modern cards of the same greats. And I love, this take on an alternate 1953 satchel can be displayed right alongside my actual 1953 satchel page. So really, really cool. These red atomics are numbered to 100. So this is copy 88, you can see, of 100. And yeah, just a really awesome modern satchel page card. Someday I would love to add his Leaf or Bowman from the 1940s to the collection, but those are a little bit out of my current budget. So for today, I'll just enjoy these two modern cards. And the next one is really cool. I know a lot of you out there, and I include myself in this group, are fans of gold refractors numbered to 50. And I was also fortunate enough, courtesy of Jason, to pick up the gold numbered to 50 satchel as well to go with the red atomic. Love the look of this card. Just something about the gold and the St. Louis Browns colors. Just this looks really, really stunning. And I have a pretty decent collection of gold cards numbered to 50 across, different sports and even non-sports over the years. And being able to add another satchel page to that was just an opportunity that I couldn't pass up. And I thought the price that Jason gave me on this card was very, very fair. So thank you so much, sir, for this one. That will be very much appreciated in my page collection. And of course, those last two page cards, very appropriate for my collecting focus for the year, which is the other reason I chose them, which is focusing on former Negro League players and enhancing that portion of my collection. And on that note, the final card in today's video is going to tie in there as well, from a set that I have talked about so many times now that you're probably getting sick of hearing it, but you're going to hear it one more time today, and that is the Topps Chrome Gilded collection. This release started back in 2022 and continued last year with the 2023 product. And I was able to finally score my first Jackie Robinson Gilded card. Look at the background on this. This is the gold mini diamond, which is numbered to 50, but I love this fielding pose, and it's just really, really cool to get Jackie on the 2023 Topps flagship design, which is a really popular design, it seems like, with the majority of collectors that I watch their content or talk with. I know a lot of people that are fans of the 2023 Topps, and I think this is the only way that I'm aware of anyway that you can get Jackie Robinson on the 2023 Topps flagship baseball design. So really awesome. I would love to get a 2022 gilded Jackie at some point, but they are already becoming like cost prohibitive for my budget. Maybe I'll get lucky in the future, but for now, I'm just ecstatic about having this one. Look at the way the light dances in the background of this card behind Jackie. Just a classic image. And this one, it's also pretty cool. I don't usually hunt these out on purpose, but this is the, as Jason would say, the alpha copy 1 of 50, first one off the print line. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. And with Jackie Robinson Day right around the corner, really appropriate time to haul this one in and to show it off here on the channel. So that's going to be the final card today in my little purchase here from Jason. Again, please go check out Contrarian Cards if you have not been over there. You are doing yourself a disservice if you are missing out on Jason's amazing content. I'm confident that you will enjoy his collecting style and his approach in the same way that I do. And Jason, thank you, of course, for these wonderful cards, and more importantly, for your hobby friendship. I always love chatting with you and learning from you, and you have made my collection better in so many ways, not just the cards that I've been able to purchase from you, but just my overall knowledge and kind of expansion of what I'm aware of in the hobby. So thank you, Jason. To everybody else, thank you for spending a few minutes of your valuable time here on the channel picking out these pickups. And as you know, I'll be back very soon with some more content. Till then, enjoy the hobby, everybody. Take care.